Question on the screen. If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? I wouldn't. I would blame you and make you apologize to me.
Fight. How would you make it up to me?
I would wait for your apology.
That's good.
My name's Hunter, and I want someone just like Zach's mom.
What's the worst date you've been on?
Turns out that my roommate was having sex with the same girl I had drinks with earlier that day on top of me.
I grew up in Wakanda.
You grew up in Wakanda?
Wait, did you say it was your brother's sister?
Yeah, so he was having sex with his sister is what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to open up right now.
Do you want to know what my body count is today? Today, 1.
Oh wait, you mean like just, no, not like overall throughout your lifespan.
Oh. Also 1.
Okay, number 6 is my favorite.
What the fuck?
Question number 2. What superpower would you have in bed? Bachelor number 2.
My superpower in bed, if I could make both of us get to the point where we are about to come last 30 minutes and then boom, huge release.
So just regular sex for the most of us?
He just hopes you finish. That's his superpower.
That's a superpower.
He even said, if I can get you there. So like,
If I could get you
superpower is kind of off.
Number 3.
I think mine would be to like shape shift. So then it could be.
Fuck.
Hold on. So then she doesn't actually have to look at me. She could be anyone else. I could, do all the different fantasies. So she gets to pick.
Again, self-deprecating, self-hating, self-loathing. He's not good enough in his mind. That's probably why he has such really good fashion and takes really good care of himself, because he's so ragingly insecure. He's just like trying to be as meticulous as fuck about everything.
What would you shapeshift into? Give me an example.
Probably just like a better looking guy.
So like,
Oh, number 3. I bet you're very handsome.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Confidence from 2 to 3 went way
You bet wrong.
Number 3 would shapeshift into number 2 if you had a chance.
Did I mention I like a confident man? Contestant number 4.
You said you liked compliments and a confident man?
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny, gorgeous?
nice.
That was good.
This guy has game. This guy's looking at him like, yo, this guy don't get it.
Good, dude. I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
That was a sub-communication right there that this guy's a fucking sneaky fucker. Watch this again.
Did I mention I like a confident man? Contestant number 4.
You said you liked compliments and a confident man?
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny, gorgeous?
Nice.
That was good, dude. I'll give you that one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My superpower would be to just make sure that you felt protected, but also flight, so that we could fuck as high.
Wait, but also what?
Also what?
Also.
No, what'd you say?
I need your answer, number 4.
No, what did you say the right answer was?
We are totally fucked if we need to go to war. Like, could you imagine this dude on the front fields? In the front lines battle? Oh my god.
No, it's fine. We're just having a good time.
Protected as flying.
There's that banter she was looking for.
What are you, Air Force One?
Is that it? Got any more?
Can I pick multiple? Laser eyes. Laser eyes was pretty high up there for me, but I held off because I was like, I gotta make sure you feel protected and I gotta make sure we can fly. But now if you're giving me options, laser eyes.
That one was just selfish.
I am gonna have to keep my eyes closed the entire time we have sex now, though.
Are you nervous, number 4? You're rambling.
Am I nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can smell it on him. She can smell the fucking beta on him. Like rambling and shit. Like, again, I'm pretty sure this Zach guy gets the most pussy. And look how he talks the least. But when he does talk, 1, everybody stops to listen, and 2, everybody falls into his frame.
Yeah, if I was nervous, would I be like, just And you know what I'm saying.
Are you saying that?
You can see these micro body language things here with Zach. He shakes his head when this guy's trying to take the center of attention. This is how I feel too when guys are like trying to take the center of attention and they're being so cringe. I'm just like, dude, I didn't want to be here and you're so weird and desperate for spotlight. Like, fucking fuck off, mate.
I'm saying.
Are you saying that your superpower would be to have all the superpowers?
My superpower is that you would love me.
Contestant number 5.
I would say teleportation
Where you going?
because having sex with me normally does feel out of this world, but then with this superpower, it would literally be out of this world.
Can we both teleport? Are you teleporting by yourself, or where are you?
No, we're doing it together.
Okay, you could take me with you.
Yeah, of course.
What are you gonna do? Leave you?
I don't know if you could do both of us.
Mid-sex just like disappears.
Just imagine, we're having sex in my fucking mansion, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, we're at the moon. Boom, we're in Burbank. Boom, Disneyland.
Did you hear that though? He specifically has a mansion meant for fucking. It's his fucking
Oh, I
mansion.
heard. I wrote that down.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. It's pretty gross.
Again, with the snake behavior. Who is this guy? People apparently know him. It's Hunter, works at Netflix. All these people are YouTubers? I don't know. This guy just rubs me wrong the entire time. Super creepy.
Okay, contestant number 6.
This is gonna sound like contestant number 5, but I would say fly. Take you to the highest places in the world.
Wait a minute.
It also kind of sounds like contestant number 4. Who specifically said fly.
Yeah, you did.
I was about to say that's
Oh,
closer.
he said fly.
I said fly, he said teleport. Also, while we're on it, I would love super strength. I don't know if you're allowing more.
He has 3 now. I don't
None
know.
of these are like sex superpowers. They're just
Well, it's
regular.
romantic. I'm gonna fly you to the highest building with a view and fuck you. Simple.
You can just fly her in a plane to the highest building and fuck her.
Do not fly in a plane into the highest building. That's what you said, and
You
I
just
don't
said
think
that.
that's okay.
It's one of our worst attacks.
No, I think you can fly her to the highest point.
What, are you just gonna jump out?
I don't know.
Dude, don't let this guy through an
You're
airport.
right, I
That's
didn't
all I
think
gotta
this
That's
say.
through.
number 2, by the way.
Contestant number 1.
Yeah, I think anytime we wanted to get intimate, I would automatically change into a white tank top because I'm trying to beat it up like an alcoholic stepdad. I put a wife beater on. Real silent room after that one. Sorry about that, guy.
I think number 1 was my favorite.
You have daddy issues, don't you?
Maybe.
I can help you out with those.
Least favorite was. Least favorite was number 4.
Super cringe. What did the previous girl also say that was her least favorite? I forget the result. I know she said number 6 was her favorite, but her least favorite for the last chick, did she also say it was number 4? I feel like it was. Oof, bro. Yeah. What's up, John? Shout out to John Fitch. My man. What up, big guy? Yeah. We've been talking about this for the last hour and 45 minutes. How the guy's just like super try hard, super. If you stick around and watch this, John, you'll see he's like a total sneaky fucker, like stab Caesar in the back, Brutus kind of guy.
Because I still don't know his answer. I feel like it's all over the place.
Don't you definitely know my answer since I had multiple?
I think you kept changing it with everyone else's answer.
Okay, that's fine.
But shouldn't it be 6? Because at least 4 can fly plus more.
Yeah, shouldn't it be 6?
If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 3.
You know, probably just like give you space first and then, you know, treat you to a surprise, like dinner, like a whole day, go on like a trip, you know, apologize, you know, make it the respectful answer and just kind of make it your day.
No, that's like the worst thing you can do. If it's your fault, right? If you know it's your fault, you just got to own it, say you're sorry, and move on with it. If you reacted in like a negative or toxic way, then you got to, you know, adding a nice gesture into it would be okay. But like, it depends on, first of all, you shouldn't be fighting with women at all. That's number one. You shouldn't be fighting with women at all. When they act the damn fool, you just go silent, send them home, and be done with it. Right? It's a waste of time, a waste of energy. And number two, if she's at fault, she needs to be the one to make it up to you. And you need to explain to her why she's wrong, why you're not going to tolerate that. And that comes down to setting the frame in the relationship. If you do not set the frame properly, there is no relationship because you're the man, you're the leader. That's why things are in turmoil, because men are no longer the leaders anymore. Right? This is really important too. You can't just be rewarding bad behavior, makeup, sex, and all that shit, because you're just conditioning her for future bad behavior and you don't even know it. So you got to be really, really, really careful. Leo TM says I'd go to my backup plate. I mean, obviously, that's always, that's the real G shit. When they're acting a damn fool, you're like, you know what, bitch, go home. I'm gonna call another woman over because you're fucking replaceable. And
shut up and take my money.
That's just how it is. Shout out to Curry. He $10 super chat says, paying tuition, watching with a plate, and she agrees with you. Frame so strong she hated beards until she met me. Money Muscles Game Frame. Men Slaves Live. Jeff, don't watch this kind of content with your woman because she's going to know all the secrets and she's going to start thinking for herself. Next thing you know, she's going to want to learn how to read. She's going to want to learn how to drive. She's going to start talking back. She's going to start asking questions. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Kick her out right now. I'm kind of serious, though.
Just give me 1 second real quick. I said these have to be funny.
I could just be the nice guy. Oh, be the nice guy. Yeah, kiss her ass.
Where would you take me on a trip?
Burbank.
Probably Burbank to start, and then maybe Disneyland right after. And then
Disneyland.
the moon. You gotta do like a crescendo. The moon's the last stop.
David already took us to. Number 5 already took us to.
Contestant number 4.
You got this, dude.
Look at her. She's so repulsed by this guy. Even by saying contestant number 4, she's like, she is preparing for the cringe that's coming her way. Watch this.
Contestant number 4.
Look at that. Look at that face. If women are making reactions like this just to not even your physical appearance, but just how you are doing it wrong. You need to stop and do like the complete opposite of what you're doing, or just shut up. He's in bad shape out here, guys.
You got this, dude.
This is my chance.
This is your
Number
time.
4.
Okay,
Come on. I have faith in you.
Okay. I would wait for your apology.
So, you have accepted the truth.
I'm sorry. My apology?
Yeah.
What if you were in the wrong?
What if everyone really went to the fucking moon? It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, contestant number 5.
It's not gonna happen.
So cringe. So look at the big difference between this guy, I think his name is Hunter, and this guy, Zach. So when Zach makes his jokes, he just looks straight ahead or he just owns it. But look what happens when he makes his jokes. Look where he looks.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Immediately looking to the group for validation and social acceptance. And then if you take a look at his leg as well, look down here. He's shaking like he's like shaking like Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX when he's all cracked out on whatever the fucking drugs he's taking.
Really went to the fucking moon. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, contestant number 5.
If we got into a fight, the way I would make it up to you was just probably ask you to marry me or something right away, because I feel like I probably cheated on you with Zach's mom. Or
That's what the fight would be over?
probably.
Okay, contestant number 6.
You guys are gonna have to marry her before you stick it in her.
I'll take you on a little spa date.
Oh.
He's rubbing his hands together right now as he answers this, by the way. I just think that is pertinent.
Such a little like weasel fucking scumbag. Oh, so weaselly.
information.
He looks like a
Okay,
fly
good to
when it
know.
kind of lands next to you.
Ooh, I like that. Straight to the point, number 6. That was nice. Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, number 1.
It's really good to talk to you right now.
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then
This is the clip that went viral, by the way. So take a look here. So she says, "How would you make it up to me after we had a fight?" And this is what he says. And this is one went viral.
How are you?
Hi, number 1.
It's really good to talk to you right now.
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me, and if I tell you you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better, so you'd think I'm changing, and then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm like almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails.
So he's done that before. He's totally done that before. That is a kind of toxic manipulation strategy, but it's usually done by guys that are just confident enough to get pussy, but still have deep underlying insecurity issues with themselves. And then they kind of create this like toxic feedback loop. And it is very emotionally addictive. It's toxic and it's draining, but it also pulls the guy in too. That's another thing. So it does work, but that's not necessarily a sign of game. I see somebody in the chat saying like, "Oh, based, he has game, brilliant, dark game." That's not game. That is a symptom of a guy who has some game, but his inner self-esteem is still in shambles. And that relationship is not going to be happy and healthy long term. And eventually the woman will get tired of that and break out of that thing and leave. It's not a long-term viable strategy. And both parties will be upset, unhappy, and damaged in the process. So definitely not game. Luke Darren spot on says this type of game creates broken families. So yeah, without a doubt, he is a guy that is he has game. He's getting pussy for sure, and he probably has done that before. I've done that before. I've gotten to those things, and it was at a point in my life where I was way more insecure than I am now, right? And so that kind of thing also, typically healthy women don't stick around and tolerate that. Unhealthy women will women with low self-esteem, they'll really tolerate that. But the comedy, she's young, he's young too. But the funniness of it is because she may have fallen into that trap as well. Because it's how can I say this? It's an unflattering, seductive fruit you can eat.
A movie, okay. Contestant number 2.
If we got in a fight,
Sorry, fist or?
well, so first I'm gonna get you a bag of ice because I'm telling you I've been training. So
Okay.
Oh, not funny at all. And he fell in. Another thing is, so he made the joke saying, if you guys got into a fight, and he says, "Oh, like verbal or fist fight," and then he went along with the joke, saying, "Well, if we got into a fist fight, verbal, you would need some ice because I whoop your ass." But he's falling into his frame, so he set the tone. The question was from her to him. If he was really the alpha, he would just kind of ignored this little statement and moved on. But because he's not as socially dominant as Zach made the joke. He fell into Zach's frame, and now she's under Zach's frame, and she doesn't even realize it, and neither does this guy.
You're trying to set yourself up
Are
for a
you trying to
fight right now.
honestly, I would just tell you you're right. I don't have time for this kind of bullshit. So I just tell you you're right. Keep it moving. That's it.
Nah, that's some pussy shit. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Nope. No self-dignity, no self-respect, none of that. Sad shape we're in out here, boys. Hey, but it's okay. More for me, more for you if you do what I say.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. Okay.
She's not interested. Boring. Not fun.
Then probably take you to the moon and Burbank and all that.
And and Burbank, my 2 favorite places. My favorite was number 6. Because he was straight to the point, and I like a spa day and dinner. That's fun.
Just pick someone new.
That's number 4, by the way.
Least favorite was number 1, I'm sorry.
You don't want to get emotionally abused. Okay.
I don't want to be gaslit.
I said or a movie. It's a two-pronged answer.
Okay.
Okay, you can come out. Hey!
Hello.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one, the black jacket.
You said the first one in the black jacket, or did you say the guy behind him?
All right, now who was she most compatible with? These guys ready? Boom.
Okay.
It's us.
Who was she least compatible with?
Take a while, I guess. I mean, we don't need a computer to figure that one out.
Number 4.
No, it's
Are
okay.
you okay, number 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So as you can see, this uniform pattern here. Interesting how the girls dealt with number 6. Funnily, how he was just very direct and honest with the chicks and confident in his replies. But I think more importantly, uniformly, they could sense the snaky. Honestly, number 4 is acting like a catty woman. That's why a lot of people in the audience are saying like he's like a catty gay guy. That's a big problem right there. And that is not attractive. When you're constantly acting in your feminine, women are not going to be attracted to you because they're feminine.